Awesome. So welcome on board, everyone. Crazy things has been happening to the market right now. Really, really crazy. Stock market has been doing so well this year. You know, for a lot for a lot of our students, just crazy this time. And if you haven't got in yet, there's still big time for you to get into the market right now. Not right now. I mean, in the few weeks to come. Now, first of all, we're going to talk about what happened to the stock market right now. We're going to go through some recommendations. We're going to go through some recommendations we already recommended as well. Cool. Let's get straight into it right now. We've got Y saying, I sold when I bought. In the future, I will only open my platform setting buying orders. Well done. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. Everyone wants to write that down. The less the activities that you have for your buying platforms. Yeah, the less activities that you have, the less news that you see, the more money that you're gonna make. Just write that down for a second. The less yep, the less activity that you have for your stock, especially those who are buying, those who are longing without leverage. Without leverage, that's the key. The less activities that you have, the more you're gonna make. Okay, that's really, really important. A lot of the times we are very problematic. We go through, we subscribe to all these news, we follow all these people and stuff like that. And a lot of the times when you subscribe to a lot of the stuff, your attention gets very problematic because you keep wanting to do a lot of things to your stock market. It's literally statistically proven. I've really done it myself like 10 years ago, 8 years ago. I find myself the less things I subscribe, the less news that I look into, the the more money you're actually gonna make because it's like a lot of distractions. Sometimes you don't want to eat, yeah. You want to keep, you just want to eat, and for fitness reason, and suddenly there's just all your favorite foods is just in on your table. Like it's crazy, and everything is just on your table. And sometimes even though you have very strong concentration, but because the food is everywhere even though you don't want to eat and you kind of force yourself, you're like, "Well, let me just eat one, let me just sell one, let me just buy back again next time." So just write that down really bigly. This is on the higher level training. This is part of the psychology part. We need to make it really big. The less activities that you have, the more money you're gonna make. A lot of people they sold a lot of their stocks too quick, like or even Bitcoin too quick. We find that people who actually forget their password, who don't look at anything, who say, you know what, this is the money that I'm willing to win. This is the money that I'm willing to lose. They put it on there, they close their eyes, they make a lot of money like that. Yeah, really important. I wish so sometimes you don't need to and because a lot of the times, write that down as well. When market asks you to when the news, when there's a 12-year-old, 13-year-old asks you to buy, asks you to sell, that's actually a lot of time you should do the opposite. It's crazy. Yeah. So hi Harry, we have hello, good evening. We have be back. Who knows? But we are very good time right at the moment. Orion is asking, is it a good time to sell gold right now? Really great questions. Now, gold is on another chapter. Gold is like gold, silver, copper is like another chapter. It's like another book. They're totally different thing because you have to go to the bar chart. It's a totally different thing. So don't use what you're doing right now for gold, etc. Yeah, they are totally different thing. They are like supply and demand. They are like, do you think Rolex price is gonna go up? Do you think Rolex price is gonna come down right now? Yeah, they are totally different chapter. On higher level training, we're gonna talk more about that. But normally at this moment in time, we recommend you to run away. You should only buy those things when they are really low when it comes to the support line. Yeah. Otherwise, you're not you wouldn't be shorting them. Um, cool, awesome. So let's get straight into it. So you already know and you can see yourselves as well, no matter what happened to the economy, we have World War One, we have World War Two, no matter what happened, stock market keeps getting higher and higher and higher, no matter what happened. Yeah. So congratulations for a lot of you who decided that you know what, you want to get really seriously to be great at stock market trading and investing because stock market is the way to go. You know, Donald Trump every day talk about the stock market. The richest person in the world every day talk about the stock market. If you're not on it, you are missing out big time. Yeah. So doing whatever it takes to get good at it for a lot of you, I'm very, very excited. So anyway, so you can see this is the internet bubble, and this is where Microsoft come here and say, you know what, everyone should have a laptop at home. This is the Microsoft. Microsoft came in and said it. Yeah. And then what happened? For 10 years, Microsoft price never changed. Literally from 2000 there, Microsoft price never change. So sometimes getting into the next get rich quick stock can be very tricky because a lot of the times we like to get into the next get rich quick stock. We like to get into the next one that PE ratio is selling at the crazy stuff. We like to get into the next one where 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 everyone is talking about it. It's crazy. Yeah, let me show you Microsoft. In 2000, Microsoft, everyone is screaming at Microsoft. But for 10 years, Microsoft never do anything. Where's Microsoft? This one. Is it here? Yeah, 2000. 2000. Everyone talk about that 2000 Microsoft. And for 10 years, Microsoft literally never do anything. Up to 2020, 14 years, sorry. 2014. So if you bought Microsoft during the internet bubble, where everyone says that I should have a laptop at home. Literally, this is the slogan, guys. Everyone should get a laptop at home. Everyone should have a window. Remember the slogan in 2000? And everyone was talking about it. And 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 what happened? And the stock price was just crazy. Why? It's actually because if you look at Microsoft, it was selling at a very, very crazy P. Microsoft historical P ratio. Let me see. I don't think so. We couldn't get Microsoft P ratio here. 2010, if you don't get it here. Let's see who is going to give me Microsoft PE. Maybe stock analysis is going to give me. It's going to show you from 2000. If it's going to give you 2009. Let me see. Yeah. So in 2001, it sells at 41 PE for this guy for Microsoft. And then it was like that, it was like that, it was like that. Up until it sells a really, really nice. Nine was really nice. This is the time you should be buying. Recently, we have a stock that's going through like that as well. It's called United Heath. We'll talk about that as well. And then it goes all the way hey up to, yeah, just to there. And then, okay. So the P was quite high at the moment, 41. And then we want to get to this historical low because you can't see what happened in 1995, 1994. So yeah, so just be a little bit careful. So you can see the buy time is actually 2008, 2011 for Microsoft. When it comes back here, 2008, can you see the bottom? There's really good time to buy. Or anything at the bottom here is actually quite okay. Yeah. So just be careful of some get rich quick stocks where everyone is getting into. Microsoft is like one of the most popular stock in the 1999, 1998. Literally so popular because everyone wants to have a window at home. Yeah. So just be careful about that. And while we are on it, let's look at UNH. Last week we talk about healthcare stocks started to get quite cheap. The reason why we talk about healthcare stocks, let me see why do we talk about. First of all, I go to S&P 500 sectors P ratio, I think. And once you go through that, you will see sometimes this is like one of the strategies, if you remember, really look at where is actually quite quite okay, quite cheap. Let's see. Oh yeah. So we like to come here and then we ask ourselves which is the most expensive one. So you will see that this is the forward PE ratio. Forward is quite nice, it's quite accurate. So you can see the really more expensive one is really 35. This is like real estate. That's really 35. The cheapest one here is probably you can see the healthcare. Normally healthcare sells at a really high level. So it gets a really cheap to 16, one of the cheapest one here, followed by energy. Energy you can't really get too high because energy the growth of energy stocks normally is not too strong because we are not really into oil like energy like that anymore. Yeah. So normally energy they sell at 15, it's always selling like that. Healthcare normally sells around 20 something in terms of their PE. Yeah. And yeah. So that's what happened. We talked about it last week as well. And then go to Finvis. Where is Finvis? Let's see if I go into maps or groups. I think it's groups. And then you go on this chart, just click this chart. I'm actually showing you how to click it. So you can see basic material is kind of the top level, communications at the top level, consumer cyclical is at the top, defensive big time top. Energy is kind of in the middle here, you can see. Financial is at the top. Healthcare, you can see is literally right at the bottom. Where is it? Yeah, healthcare is literally just right at the bottom, just right there. Yeah. So some healthcare ETF, if you buy healthcare ETF, you're not gonna lose money if you're patient enough. Industry is at the top, real estate is at the middle, technology is at the top, utility is right at the top. So the one that's really about to turn is actually at the bottom. How come healthcare is selling so low? Someone type in the chat box. How come healthcare is selling so low? Sometimes things like that happens to all of the sectors. Like sometimes we have energy sectors doing so well, or just because of inflations and stuff like that. Sometimes we have defensive sectors doing so well because we have some wars and stuff like that. Sometimes we have technologies doing so well because we just get into AI. Sometimes the whole sectors do really bad. It can be because of the certain regulations at that period of time. So a lot of these can be actually a good news. Yeah. So when we are trying to find opportunities, sometimes we are looking for things that affect the whole sectors rather than affecting just one individual companies. It's like Toy R, Toy R, one of the toy they have problem with just their own Kodak, the camera Kodak. They have problem with just that one individual companies, while the whole of their brothers and sisters doing so well. Yeah. So that's just take a note, write it down. Sometimes it's great to have the whole sectors coming down because, or the whole industry that's coming down. That means it's not just your problem, it's actually the whole thing problem, the whole sector's problem. So it's not just the individual company's problem. So that, because eventually that is going to recover. How do we know whether they're going to recover? On Trading View, they have very nice sector chart. Let's have a look. Let's see. How can I get into it? So if I go to, okay, yeah. So I've done a sectors from the past. Um, okay, let's go sector chart. So click on that. Just click what sectors is healthcare sector. Something like that. SDD healthcare index, something like that. But I've got a whole thing. I just need to log in, I think. Make a list. Anyway, so go into weekly chart. So you can see the healthcare sector is like that, and then it's like that, and it's like that. Yeah. So now right now we're kind of at the bottom at the moment. So buying right now will be the same price as 2021. Now the only problem is this gonna go together with SP 500? That means the only concern for me personally, because if SP 500 has a correction, is this healthcare sector is going to have a correction? So that's the only question. So let's have a look right now together. So because what if SP 500 have a correction? And so let's have a look. So I'm going to go to hourly chart. You can see in the past Thursday, since Thursday has been going out like a rocket. This is Tuesday right now. So if I go to SP 500, let's see if it's going to be like that. Um, we're getting outside of the topic right now, but I'm just going to go through. So you can see it's been coming down for SP for the past hours and so. But this healthcare, is it open though? 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. If it is open, okay. Is hopefully it's not so related. Yeah. Hopefully it's not so related to SP 500. Okay. So out of these as well, we talk about United Heat for the longest time. We've been shorting them for the longest time. UNH. This is one of the sectors in healthcare, one of the stock in healthcare. It's actually the biggest stock. What is the biggest stock in consumer discretionary? Okay, let's have a look. Let me just introduce you. What is the biggest stock in technology? Normally, it's like you can see here is like probably Microsoft. What is the biggest stock in semiconductor? Is Nvidia. What is the biggest stock for consumer cyclical? It's Amazon. What's the biggest stock for of communication services? Google, Meta. Consumer defensive, Walmart. Okay. Biggest stock for financial, probably Visa, MasterCard. Insurance, Berkshire. What is this? Healthcare. One of the biggest stock in healthcare plan. You can see just one of the like healthcare plan, especially just healthcare plan, is United Health. Okay. So the other one of the biggest. What is Apple? Yeah, consumer electronics. This is like consumer discretionary. Yeah. So Apple, we can say just so these are not like UNH for those who don't know what that is. It's not one of these smaller stuff. It's actually one of the biggest healthcare plan in the US. Okay, it's not one of the smaller stuff. Smaller stuff you're probably gonna get scared. But if it is the biggest, then so this is medical plan. This is all of that energy. But anyway, so coming back, so we've been shorting that for the really, really long time. The reason why we short them, a lot of you done the homework. You should know exactly. If you look at the very beautiful, okay, let me just go back to the homework. So let's have a look. Anyone did this, please? Anyone did United Heath? So I know, so we can go to your chart to look at why we bought United Heath. Anyone? Why we short United Heath? Damini. Okay, let's have a look. I think this probably did. I just need to go click alternate F United. Where? Okay, this one. So very beautiful. Look, let's start from the beginning. So this is the guidance for United here. For those who are new, you probably would not know what you're talking about. But don't worry. So used to be 24 EPS. This is 2023. And then 24, 24. And then what is going on? And then 24. And then 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 29. And then suddenly 26. And when it comes to 26, it literally they dropped even lower than 24. When we were at 24, our price is 46. When we were at 27, our price is 42. Okay. Now it's 26, and the price is even lower than this 42. This is why it's so important to draw the graph so you can go back and compare. Look, when you were making money at 24, the price is 44K. This is the price of the stock market, okay, for United Heath. When you were making money at, 27, the price is 42, okay? Now, 26 right now is definitely higher than 24. So the price should at least be higher than 44. But unfortunately, the price is actually selling at 32. So it's actually way lower. Okay. Sometimes news happen like that. This is the guy where the guy's short, he was shooting one of the CEO. And so a lot of big bad news already start happening just right there. So it's come to the really, really bottom part. And let me see. Yeah, this is United. So the PE used to be 24, like and 22nd. This is the inflate. This is what? This is financial crisis. Yeah, 2010 financial crisis just right there, 2008. So it comes to a very, very low, 0.97. Everyone was so low. Warren Buffett comes up and say this is the lowest he's ever seen prices really cheap at that moment. But anyway, it's come all the way up. This is 2016. Now is 13. What day is this? 1321. So it gets to around that kind of level. Okay? Kind of that kind of level. So, it's like 10 years. It's going back to like what year is this? 2020, 2013. Kind of 13 years kind of discount. That's quite a nice thing. You will not see this on a normal thing. You will not see this. The last time we have this is, well, Meta. We'll click a P here. I like this website actually. Company's market cap. Write it down. No, I don't like it anyone. Look, it's like that. Why is it? Um, how can I make it just a few years? Okay, Meta, not this website, because there's a weird thing here going on. Yeah, so it skewed the whole thing up. So Meta probably not this website. Oh yeah, PS, price per sales ratio. That's fine. It's one of the things. So PE of price PS, sorry, PS, price per sales ratio. Now normally we use price to sales ratio. Write that down when the PE is unavailable. Yes, you remember S stands for sales. So E stands for earning. Earnings is after you deduct the expenses. All right. So you can see last time, this guy Meta was selling a really low P. Even let's just remove that. Oops, because they are talking about a lot of what? A lot of um, metaverse. TikTok is coming in. They are very scared. This is in 2000 time. Okay, so it comes to the very low PE. You actually go even lower, called PS to around two. In the PE times, I think it gets to around 15. Okay, the PE is around 15. So really, really great time to buy Meta, which is just at the end of 2020, 22. Yeah, a lot of our students got in there as well. Let's look for students on a higher level already. Let's see. So one of those ping. Where are we? 2020. Yep. So it was crashing, crashing. Look, the price used to be at 38. It was crashed all the way to 10K. Crazy. People think Meta is gonna go bankrupt or something like that. Look, this is it went all the way back to 10 years worth of discount. Sorry, 8 years worth of discount. Crazy time. So all the way high out down here, 2022, the PE was super low. TikTok was coming in, they are scared. And then what? Um, Metaverse, they spent too much money on Metaverse. What else? Oh, one of the biggest part is Apple decided to come out and stop Meta from getting all of the users' permission. Okay, one of these GDPR stuff. And then basically, in order for you to put your data to somebody else, you need to say yes or no. So one of those things on Apple suddenly comes out. So it was crashing the Meta stock big time. Snapchat was going down big time. And what else? So yeah, but the question is, what is the thing that give our students the momentum to go buy? Obviously, the PE was very low. And at that moment, everywhere, the whole sectors came down, not just Meta, Snapchat was coming down, all the advertisement companies went down. Google was probably coming down. Everything comes down in 2022. The whole sectors come down. I'm showing you what happened so that you know um so that you know when to buy and when to make a lot of money. And then what happened? And then we go through the earnings. Okay, we go to the guidance for Meta. And we're probably going to go to later. We're going to go to the guided Meta, and then we look at the subscribers was the same. The active users for people using Meta, it wasn't growing, but it wasn't decreasing. Okay, it wasn't growing, but it wasn't decreasing. And so it's important to go back so that you know exactly what happened. And the active subscribers and stuff like that, it wasn't decreasing or anything. It was staying stagnant and stuff like that. But it was selling at a very, very low PE. It was selling at around 10 to 15. You go to PE here, 2020, 22. Where is it? Yeah, it's just around 14. Used to be 30, always 30. It's around 10. Yeah, just around 13, 12, 14. Yeah, very, very low. Can you see September, December time where it got crashed big time? And so people was really wondering if Facebook is gonna be there, and TikTok is gonna like, is it TikTok? Yeah, it's gonna take over. But when we look at the subscribers, we look at people are still spending money. So you go to step by step the criteria. Go to the subscribers, you go through everything, you see whether it's going down and stuff like that. And more importantly, when you draw the guidance graph, you can literally see what I see. You literally say to yourself, wow, let's pretend the worst case situation. I used to have 24. I used to make 24, whatever that is, EPS, and my price used to be 44. 24 used to be 44. 24 used to be 48, the price. And then when you go all the way high up there, you'll be like, wow, now it's 26. How can 26 EPS go went to what 32 right now? What's UPN? This is Yeah, this guy 32. How can he sell? So you can see, oh, this is actually way under value. So if you give enough time, it's gonna go to the place that kind of you want. Yeah. So so write it down. First, you want to go back to historical low PE. That's the first part. Second, you want to do something that affect the whole industry. Number three, you also want to it to go through the individual part of the first you have to draw the earning guidance, obviously, where I compare myself that last time where my stock was selling and what happened to my earnings. In terms of Facebook, I go through the subscribers because they share the subscribers, they share the active users. So I compare like how much money they're making and what was my price then. Then it was like around 44, 46. So right now this guy was at what? This guy was 26, so there's no way he can go to 32. Yeah, something like so you compare like that, you'll be like, it makes sense. Makes sense. So you'll be like, oh, okay, and yeah, so that's kind of what happened. So that's number number four. All right. So going through the earning guidance is really, really important and powerful. So this is why you kind of have to do it a lot. If you have time, that's literally what you spend your time on. Okay. You spend your time on Now, we don't normally say this because this is on a high level training. We normally don't say this. First of all, what you're actually looking through is you want to open up your companies and then you want to go back around 5 years, if you're not 10 years, yeah. Earning quarters, go back to around 2 to 3 years, if you at least you go back, the more you go back, the better. And then you also compare with the competitors. Yeah, you compare with some competitors. So and then at the end of the day, you make some really, really good judgment whether or not is still the best industry, is still the best company in the industry. At that moment, there's no one is going to replace Meta. Like you go to what? What's going to be the relate Meta? Like you have what? Google. You have what? TikTok at that moment. And you look at the number of users, they have billions users, one doesn't really have so much users. And so you compare all of that like that, you'll be like, oh, this is still the strongest. All right. Anyway, coming back here, please. So Um, so yeah, so we talk about congratulations because no matter what happened to economy, things will always go higher and higher. Yeah. Now, so this is the corona, we went higher, and this is the inflation crisis, we went higher. We have a tariff crisis going on, and yeah, we have a oops. We have a tariff crisis going on just then, Open Insider was crossing beautifully. Let me show you. Let's go to my website. It's all on that. Fear and Greed was crossing beautifully. Volatility index was crossing beautifully. So remember next time if you are scared, you don't have to go all in. You can dollar cost averaging on that side as well. So crypto fear and greed was at the bottom, and AAIM was also at the bottom. So just recap back, yeah. This is a 4th of April, like go to three. We never really gone to three before. Yeah, extreme fear was going to three. And even here's August 6th, you know you should buy already, but it's gone to three. Yeah, so that when it's going to three, what date that is? That the chat box, should you buy on the 7th of April if it goes to three again next time? April, 8th of April as well. A lot of people, they've been with me for a long time. They already know the strategy. This is the first step, literally. We talk about it all the time. And so yeah, this is what? 5th of April, 6, 7, yeah, 6, 7, 6, 7 of April. Just then, where are we? Just let me go through 7th of April, 6th of April, 4th of April. Even you don't have to aim like that. Even you get this zone, you're very, very happy. Yeah. And if you go to wow, that graph was such a beautiful graph. Let's open that one more time. Normally, people need to miss 2 to 3 times before they actually take action. Now, this is fear and greed as well. So you can see we were here, we went up like that, we were here, we went up like that, we were here, you went up like that, we were here. It's kind of went up like that. We were here, you went up like that. So this is not going to be forever. It's just the corrections kind of going on there. Yeah, so we were here the other day. It was one of the lowest. The first step done. The second step will be the opening insiders real quick. What is this? Let's go back. What is this? Go to chart. You can see you have a beautiful crossover that we've been waiting for the crossover. Everyone's been waiting for the crossover. Everyone was like, where's the crossover? You know, people say it doesn't work anymore because there's no crossover for a year. The last time there's a crossover was so long ago. Was like the last time we have a crossover was October 3rd. This is the winter rally, yeah. October 30, 2023. So and then suddenly the insiders were all buying on the 9th of April. You can see the crosses over really starts just right there, just around there. Oh, there actually. 28th of April, just a bit of there. 18th of April, a bit of there. 10th of April, a little bit there. Then 28 will be the official. Let's see. Um, so around there, but we have a 28. Where's 28? Yeah, just right there as well. And then we've got part of this fear and greed at the bottom part. It's good to show back so you know exactly when to go all in next time. So you can see 2nd of October time. What is this? Sorry. It's actually here. Every time we come around this level, this is a July time. It's kind of a nice to buy. This is a January time. The next time we have is kind of like April time, even lower than the rest. Sometimes the lower than the rest, write that down. If it gets lower than never before, there's also the time to get in. Because when we comes to the lower, like there's no reference and people will be like ignore them. But when it comes to the lowest that you never seen before, there's actually a time for you to not to ignore them. Yeah. Like the fear and greed was getting into the lower like we never seen before. It's literally getting to like three. It's like out of the scale. It's never been three before. Yeah. Because of the tariffs. Still remember what happened to the tariffs? People say we're gonna impose China 3 times, 4 times. Indonesia was like 70%, 50%, 40%. Everything was spamming big time. You know, everything was spamming at the moment. So the volatility index also go out of the scale. Just remember when you go out of the scale next time, last time was just 40, it went out of the scale to 50, that will be time to put on your position. What day is that? It's just April time. 3rd of April. If you're born on 3rd of April, wow, a lot of our students did that. This is a safe haven just at the bottom, just right there. So well done. And the good news is, you know what's the good news? The good news is we are now in a great stage at the moment. Yeah. And with Trump in place, there's gonna be a lot of opportunities coming in. There's no agreed tariffs or anything like that happening. And the market right now is selling at a probably crazy level because a little bit overvalued. Why? Because if you look at it carefully, this is before the tariffs. Now it's 10% tariffs. So how can 10% tariffs be even higher than this? Than higher than before tariffs? Well, you can because company makes more money. So it makes more than the 10% loss of tariffs. China has 30% and stuff like that. Yeah, we are here at the moment. We're almost reaching all-time high. So beautiful. Cool. So um seasonality is gonna tell you when the correction is gonna come to give you a lot of opportunities to go all in. So a lot of your pensions, if you haven't already, and a really, really nice time to, you know, but we'll tell you more about that kind of later on. So you already know kind of where's the support line, setting your pending orders in a really, really nice place. Cool. So now what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna continue. So that's step number. Yep. Some people ask about cryptos as well. Crypto also went down to the lowest um that we ever been. 27th of February went to 10. Okay. The fear and greed went to 10. So 10 was like here. Yeah. Lowest it's ever been. This is in February time. Same thing, same strategy, same powerful strategy. No one else is gonna have strategy like that. Literally. People is gonna focus on something else. They're gonna focus on moving average for you. They focus on like support and resistance line for you. We don't do that. And we focus on powerful stuff, powerful strategy. So 25th of what is that? Here, 28th of February, just right here. It's at the bottom of the Bitcoin when it comes to around 70, 80. Crazy. So expensive. Crazy just right here. Now it's around 100 right now. So people will be like, should I buy crypto right now? Look at this. You know the answer. So it's 71, it's still in the greed stage. So you really want to buy when it comes back there. Okay? When it comes back to 27. All right. So it's not there yet. You can see we are very overheat. The market is a bit overheat. We're just gonna wait for the extreme greed where everyone wants to get into the market. That's where, times is nice. But remember, if you're holding any non-leverage stocks, you don't want to sell them. Okay? And because that was the time you are reaping your fruits big time. You're celebrating big time. A lot of our students sending us, a lot of things, testimonies is because they actually close their eyes, they put a really nice pending orders to get on it during this extreme fear stage of the economy where everyone says it's a scam. That's where they get on it. Yeah. So I want to talk about rhythm a little bit, historical pattern one more time because we are almost there now. So you know what's gonna happen. First, I want to talk about crypto first because they're very related to each other. So I told you before, I'm going to repeat it one more time. May and June is normally a very, very nice time. Can you see there's a small dip in May and June? Do we have that? Crypto. Yeah, this is a small dip, just around like there. And then at the end, it's going to go so high. It's going to trap everyone to buy. Just remember, market is like that. You want to write it down when market is asking you to buy, when everyone's asking you to buy, you actually want to kind of like don't want to buy. When everyone asking you not to buy, to sell, that's actually the time for you to buy. Write it down. You have to do the opposite. If you can have that mentality, wow, you go so far. Look at the March and June. So it's gonna go high like that, to the first week, and then that's it. And then all years started to come down. If you want to buy October time, September time, will be getting ready there. Yeah, getting ready. So that's what happened. And the next one we're gonna look at is here, our beautiful May. You can see the end of May is like it's okay. It's really nice. It's just going up like that. So not quite yet. The pullback really comes in the first of in June. Probably we have some pullback. Like this is nice. There's a pullback coming back there, giving you June opportunity. That will be just nice. Okay. That will be the time you really want to book for your one-to-one session. So we can actually, select some great stocks, some guidance, big time stocks. You do the homework so you know exactly, what to get on. And if you really want to short trades, I literally just recommend normally on the higher level trading to short only two times. The first time is here, February to March time. The second one is September to October time. The rest of it, you don't have to short trades. There's no need to short your index. There's no need to short your thingy like that. Okay? This is only the two times that things happen. The rest of it is just smooth sailing going up. Okay? And with some like things going on in just a bit of June time and nice smooth sailing to end of end of August. Really nice rally going on, kind of like end of August, and you call it a day like that. Okay. Hopefully Tesla drop here. Tesla is around 250 right now, going absolutely crazy. So let's say Tesla drop to 250 just like here. Will be really nice. Tesla, a lot of these growth stocks like Nvidia and stuff like that, drop to 250 will be quite nice. But in our one-to-one, we're going to show you exactly what is best. Who got into Teslas recently? In the job, we asked, we did hint some students on the higher level training who asked me, you know, anyone going to Tesla? Who own Tesla right now? Then the chat box. Anyway, so what I'm going to do right now, I am going to look at, so what happened to the stock right now? Is it going to come down? Is it going to go up? Okay, that's it. And the biggest problem people have is they're trying to time the market, trying to know every single day what's going to happen to the market. You actually don't need to know this. You just need to know what value, what price you want to buy your stock at. Okay, you don't need to know whether tomorrow is going to come down, tomorrow is going to go down, go up. But the good news is we show you some historical pattern on my website. So you kind of like, a little bit here, a little bit there. You kind of get a feel of it. Okay. So it's not there yet. It's only 20th of May. Anyway, so what I'm going to do right now, we're going to go through your homework right now. Okay. Remember, money is made on the homework. The goal is made on the homework. Look, last time we recommend Calix, we recommend United Heath. Those who do the homework make money. Those who don't do the homework, 100% you're not going to make money. This is like, I'm just going to say it right now. I don't like to say this. If you don't do the homework, that's how you're going to make money. Anyway, so and the move is very, very simple. It's really, really simple. If you need help, just let me know. And we book a one-to-one. So Calix, we who done Calix? Let's have a look. So let's go to Calix. Yep, this is Calix. Look at this. Look at why we get into Calix. Calix 2023, 0.28, 0.32, 0.33, then 0.17, 0.03, 0.05, 0.044. Anyway, so it really double big time. Look, 0.05, 0.04, 0.1. It doubled from 0.1 to 0.18. It's like Nvidia again, a little bit. Even though the revenue is not as beautiful, but it did double a little bit. 0.1 to 0.18. Yeah, a little bit of doubling like that. Yeah. And the stock has been going up since when is this? 21st of April. Wow. Why are we talking about things that's so far away? 21st of April has been going up really, really nicely. 21st of April, go back to the recording. We talk about this. It's on our watch list big time. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened. Let me look at the next one. Um, Now, is Binance banned in the UK? Is Binance banned in the UK? Binance is not banned in the UK, but you can't really take your money out. So to take your money out, you have to transfer your coin to Coinbase and take your money out there. Um, well done. Um, we wouldn't use eToro to buy crypto because it's very, very expensive. Lots of mixed buy time because all of the seasons are hoping we have another one. PENAIM. Well done, well done. Awesome. Cool. So um let's look at the next trade right now. Let's get homework. Because when you do the homework, you can feel it. When you do the homework, you know that this is biggest like he has never seen before. When you have done the homework, you can get on before we discuss it. Because what we are discussing right now is is homework that's already happened. So once you've done your homework, put your things into page one so we know it. If you put the page 20, we're gonna miss your homework, guys. So let's look at the first person, beautiful person. Leave. This is 1st of May. It's a bit late, but I like this homework. So this is the 296,983. Don't be shy. Just put your number as number one. 39, 28, 31. It's okay. This is okay. Duolingo. This is okay. It's not the biggest that we ever seen. Look, what we're looking for is the biggest as we have never seen before. Yeah, Duolingo is okay. Let's look at Duolingo. All right, let me look at Portmart for a second. Anyone is into Portmart here? It's going crazy, this stock. It's Hong Kong stock. Um, what's the PE? Let's look at the PE of this guy. The PE of this guy is 36. It used to be 25. Wow, if it gets back to 25, will be quite good. This is another get rich quick stock that a lot of our um students were talking about it. Anyway, I'm coming back to chat. I'm going back to where? Okay, here. Okay. Because if you do the really nice, beautiful guidance for Pop Mart stock, wow, that would be so powerful. Go and do it. You will see how powerful this is. Pop Mart, you probably know. You go to Leicester Square, in London, everyone is queuing for it. That stock is being like a rocket. Okay, and it's not good to get in when it's like a rocket already. A lot of us just already go all in, especially in terms of to become a great investor and trader. Sometimes it's about buying the things that you own. You look at your bank statement, look at your five companies that you spend a lot of money on, probably MasterCard, Visa, probably like a little bit of Apple, a bit of iCloud, what else? A little bit of like, I don't know, whatever you bought, like Spotify, whatever you have. Sometimes one of the greatest living investors, Peter Lynch, does actually talk about sometimes the best stocks that you actually in order to hold your stock, you need to have a conviction. And sometimes to have the conviction is yes, you do a lot of research, but more importantly is you ask some people around there who works in the company. But more importantly is actually you own that companies. And when you own that companies, you kind of know more than a lot of other people. Yeah. So some people who like Portmart, those who don't know what Portmart is, let me show you. Portmart dolls, something like that. It's going crazy on social media on this thing. Yeah. And yeah, going crazy. And it's like Japanese toy again. Like you don't get what you want, you have to keep trying one another. And people really treat it like their son, put it on the bags and stuff like that, the doll. Which is okay. But anyway, so So yeah, some the reason we the if you do the guidance, then you will know exactly what we're talking about. You do the guidance of this will be really really beautiful. Yeah, but it's a bit overvalued at the moment, obviously. Cool. Let's go back. Next one is 4th of May, 14th of May. Let's look at this. This is beautiful, really beautiful. Let's have a look. Q1 strong rebound, 0.03 change. Revenue forecast for the year is 2.18 billion. Um, okay. Q1 forecast. So it looks like it's already done, isn't it? Should be looking at Q2 forecasts. Hmm, it's a bit weird. Where's the date of the release? Uh, Very beautiful. Revenue growth forecast, EPS growth very big. 14th of May. It would be nice to know the exact date. This will be looking at homework. So yeah, it would be nice to know the exact date. Um, Have to host and panelists so we can have a look. Because if Q1 is here, that means our strategies are really powerful. You can see the revenue used to be 521. Now revenue becomes 2 billion times four the revenue, I think. So I need to make sure this is a full year revenue, not just a quarter revenue. Yeah. So times four, it went up big time like that. And what else? Change of the EPS, you say is 5,000%. That's already over there. It would be nice to know what happened here. Or is it there? Let's have a look. Let's read this. So let's look at the full year. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q1 full year, QF full year. So 0.03 times, this is times 2. Oh, this is the latest one. What date is that? December. Bit tricky. 14th of May. Explosion. Revenue plateau, stock outperformance, profitability, TKO appears cylinder. Okay, let's have a look. What stock is this called? TKO. Sound like TKO Group. Okay, let's have a look. I think we talk about TKO Group as well. TKO. Wow, it looks like it's an all-time high. Okay, it's kind of like a new company, yeah. That's just a bit tricky for the new company because new company you want to double all the time. Okay, because it's new and it just comes out. So they should be doubling all the time. Okay, that's cool. Go back. Hmm. Look at Q2, -1. Q2, double already. Can you see? Q2, -1. Q2, double already. So they're always doubling. And then Q2, 3, almost double. So very, very good find. But this is because it's very beginning of the company. They just launched 1 to 2 years ago. So normally they double big time. Well done though. Well done. You just need some hand holding support. This is what date? Let's have a look. 19. Beautiful. Okay, let's have a look at this. Now, let's look at this. Oh my God, what is this? EPS, forward PE, EPS. Okay, a lot of beautiful formula there, but let's have a look. So what I want is the guidance and where that is. EPS actual, we don't care. What is this? We don't care. Revenue actual, we don't care. We don't care. Forecast, probably this is the only thing we care. So let me see. So you're talking about this doubling. Yeah, revenue was doubling. No, this is Q2 though. And Q4 is what we should be comparing, but there's nothing there. Let me read. Rebound negative 1.41 quarter one to two. Year on year is 240. So revenue growth is around 29. So you compare Q1 and Q1 like that, yeah. Stoff Slate, despite highlighted, earning the 8 quarters fell. Guidance revenue forecast up 5% year on year. This is very clear. It's only 5% year on year in terms of the revenue. Last year, the revenue was 2.94. If it's 9%, it can't be 12 though. It's weird. EPS projected 3. Massive signaling efficiency, likely from cost cutting higher alumina. Of course, so where do you get this from? Is it from the is it from the software? What is this? FOXL. So what is this though? EPS 30, 29, Q2. Very beautiful, but try to make it the same format where, we put a nice chart and then we just start putting an arrow with the EPS revenue that I want to see and the guidance. Yeah. Otherwise, there's some missing here. EPS revenue forecast is missing. You know, how are we going to compare like that? How do you do this homework? This homework you have to go to directly to the company's website to get all the numbers. You have to go to directly to the our core company's website to get all the numbers. Okay? Mhm. Very good try. But I think you've been using some other software where it can be a bit tricky. Okay. Let's look at the next one. We've got what is this? Force Factory. It's like that again. Oh, and then we've got this. We have Meta. This is a beautiful thing, but what is this? It's very beautiful, but what is this? Revenue, you're giving me the actual. I want the guidance. This is the actual. Because Meta never give you guidance like that. All of these are from the it's not from the actual companies, it's from the website. It's from the software. Revenue search profit up guidance EPS plus 13 moderate growth but remain robust. Analyst growth beat 200 jump. This has already happened. Guidance is guided to be next quarter forecast. This is nice. Okay. This is nice. This is the only thing we need. The price follows sharp, notably double, unusual signal expansion. Watch Q2 July. Analysts expect EPS strength. This is nice. This is forecast guided to be 25,189. Normal, with next quarter forecast, the growth are moderate, expecting double-digit expansion, analysts outperforming. It'll be nice to know the date when this is announced. Did Meta comes out with earnings 2 days ago? Let me have a look. Do, 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 do. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe, maybe yes, maybe no. Yeah. Use our way. Very powerful, but please use our way. You're gonna make a lot more money using our way. This looks like it's coming from some website. You just copy and paste, which is okay. You can reference this. This is absolutely fine. Well done for trying something new. And but our way are very powerful, chat. Okay. I love that you have so many. Very beautiful. But if you can plot it using our way, it will be even more beautiful. So we get all the numbers that we want. Okay. Let me show you our way. I think you need to book some one-to-one, I think. Let's have a look. But you're doing so powerfully well. You have huge room for improvement. Now, when you draw things beautiful like that, we need the date. So this is a bit late. Loas, this is a bit late. Revised net sales. Revised net sales. I think this is not guidance. So there's no prior quarter, or maybe there is. Okay, I think we talked about it last week, isn't it? Guys, you want something that's a recent one, please. 15. Okay, this is good. Oh, beautiful Bobby. Let's have a look. So, um, very simple. Can you see? Full year 2025. This is the most important bit of data I need. 564 to 619. So it increased by 9%. Okay. The question is, you want to see if 9% is big or not. EBITDA 11%, increased by 8%. So it's good. The presentation is perfect, but it's just that it's not the biggest. Okay. Because you see last time was 10%, last time was 6%, 7%, 10%, 19%. Now it's only 8%. Okay. Something to save your time, you can go to a market screener. You literally try to compare. What is it? Revenue 9%, 22%. I like the full year. I like the full year. I love your comparison, but we want to compare the full year one. And I love this graph, very beautiful. Doximity on the 15th. Let's have a look. You see, even though things are increasing, you can see it's actually dropped a little bit just because it's not happened bigger like it's never been before. Look, we want something that's never happened before. This is only 8%. Last time it's already 11%. Okay. And then this is 9%, this is 5%, but last time we have 10% just at the back here. Yeah. Very difficult to see, but well done. Let's look at the next one. Dynatree. So straight away, I go to the latest one to see if it's happened before. I just look at the full year. This is the most important one. 1.36, 1.56. So it's increased. It's a good buy. Um, but I need to see if it's happened before. 168619 increase around 10, 20%, 30%, 4151. That is good. Okay, so this is a clear increase. I don't even look at the quarterly. Okay, if there's a full year, I just look at the full year. I don't waste my time on the quarterly. Yeah. Knowing what not to look at is also quite good. If there's a full year, just go to the full year. So now because it's 25 to 26, so I want to go to 24 to 25. I'm showing you how to read now. Because it's 25 to 26, you want to go from 24 to 25, which is here. So last time is 1.16, 1.26. So it's also increased. 1422 to 1644 also increased. Free cash flow 330 to 386 also increased. So the one that we are increased right now is not so big compared to what we got because free cash flow increased by 100, revenue increased by 200, EPS increased by 0.2. This one increased by 0.1. So it's not the best. It's beautiful. If you hold it for, if you've been buying these for long, if you're holding it for long, you wouldn't sell them because everything is still increasing. But we wouldn't be really getting into position just because but the PE is quite nice, but for low PE will be below 20. Yeah, it depends on what sector that is. Let's have a look. So it's an AI sector, dynamic strong finishes, dynamic with focus. All growth rates are compared to 4-year full ended during repurchase. Now, I like this because this is a hint. If a company is good, they will repurchase that share at the lowest PE ever. Okay. I went to Warren Buffett event 2 weeks ago. and 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 sometimes it's nice to see your strategies and compared to other people's strategies and a lot of these hedge funds and stuff like that. And I realized that our strategy is just so much more powerful because everything they know, we know. So one of the strategies is, and some of the ways by me asking their strategies is literally just ask, when did you repurchase your own share? Because a lot of them are CEO of some really, really big companies, crazy companies. S&P 500, S&P top 100 companies, it seems like, and you just ask them, when do you repurchase their own share? So as a great CEO, you also want to repurchase your own share when your share is undervalued, to give to maximize shareholder value. Anyway, so this guy, Dynatrace, spent 43 million to repurchase their own share at 53. So if you can buy lower than 53, you'll be quite happy. But we never know whether this person tried to buy it at the lowest P. Okay, but let's have a look. Average price was around 53 to 50. Now we bought back again in 50, 53. Okay, let's see. So 50, 53. Okay, it's around there. Now then you want to go back and track back when was the next last time they repurchased their own share again. You can find it on their annual reports, very important. You can find it on their press release. You can find it anywhere. Okay, so 53, 50. So they bought back at the P of 33. Okay. Historically, it's kind of low level. So what you need to do, you need to go back to see, did they repurchase their own share here? Did they repurchase their own share where the P is the highest? If they did, that means that company literally repurchased their own share for fun. They're just buying it. They're just dollar cost averaging it. They're just doing it because they have to spend some money. They just do that. Okay. Warren Buffett's company, they don't do that. They only buy at a really, really nice low level. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. 50, 53. So it looks like it's kind of like nice historical low level. And look at the EPS, they also haven't made as much money. Only recently they has makes a lot of money right now on AI. So it could be a long-term stock. But because of the things that is going on, yeah, it could be a long-term stock to hold. But it's just because the increase of this is not so big, but because the P is quite low, so it could be a good stock. Let's have a look. We might buy this if there's a correction coming in. And Dynatrace, let's have a look. Do 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 do. So what day is that? 14. Really probably just right there. Okay. And let's see. Okay, this stocks has been there since 2019, and it went up there, and it was around there. Okay, it's cute. Now, the reason why for the past 5 days, this is not going anywhere, because even Nvidia wasn't going anywhere for the past 5 days. Yeah, Nvidia was just sideways. So this is like the mother of brother sister of Nvidia. Nvidia went down 0.6%, 5 days didn't go anywhere. This one 0.02, 5 days didn't go nowhere. It's like a mother and sister and brothers of Nvidia. It's crazy. Okay. So what I'm gonna do with that is we just need to check if the company repurchased their own share before. So who is gonna help me on here? Let's try ChatGPT if it's gonna help me on that. I just want to know um uh give me all the timings, give me all the dates when Dyna Dyna what is that? Dynatrace Inc. Dynatrace Inc. Bought back, repurchase. Just use the word repurchase. Yeah, own shares. And At what prices, please? Let's see in the past. What I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to see in the past if they bought back their own shares, even though when it's really expensive, which is where it's gone anyway. So they did on 45 for 54. So what is this date? May 15. Initiate the May 24, 24. This is like, let's see. Let me go back to your graph. So 24th May is kind of there. May 1, 2. Okay, it's just kind of there. Probably just 48, just right here. It's very, very low. They would like to buy their share when it's low. So let's see what's the price right now. So they bought back when it was at 45. It bought back when it was 54 and 47. So the share right now is 50, what, 53. So you can go back to 40 something. This is at the support line. That will be quite beautiful, especially when everything is going up. Okay. So this is that waiting for the support line. You know, these are the things where we get on it when um when the crash comes, you want to choose stock to get on it. This is type of stocks that you get on it. You get on it when even the companies think that the price is cheap at that moment. Okay, because they repurchase their own share. So that means it's like a cushion. Every time it comes back there, they're just gonna buy back their own share at that moment. So it is like you're sitting on the cushion in the sea at that moment. Yeah. And it went up from 4.2 to 5.3. 4.2 to 5.3. 11 divided by 4.2. 11 divided by 4.2. It's like 26%. A lot. Yeah, quite a lot. S&P 500 only went up like 18%. This is like quite a lot from it. Yeah. Cool. So write that down. Dynatrace. Well done. 21st of May. It's not buying now. Is to wait for it to come back to the support line, which is they bought back before, which is around 50 US dollar per share. Okay. They bought back their own share before. We bought back their own share before historical lowest PE. When I talk to you about what is historical lowest PE means, the PE is historically low. 33 is never gone to that kind of before. And you can see the EPS is actually increasing big time. Yeah, the company is making more money, but this stock is still going sideways. You know, it's getting cheaper. All right, cool. It will be nice if it's not AI related because AI is like up and down like that. Anyway, coming back to the next one, I'm gonna talk about will be what is this? Very beautiful. Maybe nice to know the thing. Okay, let's look at this. What is this? Is it United Heath maybe? Sony. Okay, nice. Let's get Sony. So this is 83, 86, 76. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful money making opportunity. So obviously we want to short here because from 85, 86 to 76, we want to short this normally. But let's see what happened in the past. Okay. It's just happened before. And let's see at 76, where is the price normally going to? This is why plotting the graph is so important. So you can see where is the back price. So this is 80, 84, 86, 87, 90, 84, 80, 98, 90. So you don't have a back price. If you have the back price, you can call back. You can go back to see, oh, 76, where's the price at that moment? Remember that's what we did for United Heath. It was around 24. We look at it was selling at 42 US dollar. Now it's selling at 32, 320. Okay. But now in order to see this, we need to go back and see. So it's just not there. But let's look at Sony for a second. P was also probably quite high. Sony, let's look. Let me see. Are we looking at the same company right now? Sony, Sony Code ADR. Sony Code ADR. Let's have a look. Why is your graph, my graph is different? 2024, 2014. Okay, that's fine. So Sony has been like that, like that, like that. So what we do need, we just need to see when the revenue, and this is just revenue, we need EPS as well. When revenue is at 76, where was it before? 85 was already dropping so much. I think this is stock splitting. I don't know if this is dropping. This is just stock split. So it makes, so I think it's split from split, 9 split to what? 10 actually. 10 split to 5. Yeah, I think it's split 5 times. So this is a bit tricky because it's stock splitting actually. Yeah. So what happened here is you need to put it back. You need to put it back. So it's actually just gonna be on top. Trading view is gonna help us. Let's see. I'm gonna type Sony. ADR. Which one though? Um Sony Group. Let's choose anyone. Hourly, let's go back to daily. 20. This is before the stock split, I think. So yeah, before the stock split. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Revenue dropped from previous 86 to 76. Revenue never been this low before. Well done. What about the EPS? Okay, I'm gonna go through the EPS with you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Sony Investor, and then you click on it, and then you go to announcement, financial. Let's get the first one. Let's get the consolidation. Let's get the second one. I like to go into investor relation, earning announcement, presentation. Presentation? Presentation, let's look. May 14, we want the guidance, result, result forecast. What is this? Result forecast for continuing operation. What's this? Change from FY22. So we actually need the whole thing to be inside. Um, Full year forecast, segment. Looks like they split a lot of stuff. Full year consolidated forecast, progress. Okay. What we're gonna look? Let's see. Financial statement. It would be nice to see the press release though. This is a forecast for 2026. That's what we're looking at. Okay. So, let's see what day that is. March 31st. What quarter is this? This is the full New Year quarter. That's good. So we're gonna go back to the full New Year quarter. I'm showing you how to do it. FY. We're gonna go back to last year so you can compare. May. Just click on that. Yeah, because it's May 14, May 14. All right, this is last year. So we're gonna compare between the, why is there a yen here? Sony. what company that is. Let's look at the forecast. Um, current asset. Where's the forecast? We want forecast is number three. That's what we want. Yen. Now, Japanese company is not. We actually skip Japanese company, But let's see. Let's see. I think it's Japanese company because is Sony a Japanese company? Why is it all in yen? Number three. Let's see. Okay, let me just Google forecast if there's any coming out. Okay, that's the forecast, I think. May forecast for the year ending. Outlook. Okay, let's see. So it's 12. This is 11. So it's definitely came down a little bit. Operating income was 1270. Yeah, I think this is yen. And then 1280 was 128. It was up, I think. 128 was up by 0.3% compared to last year. Income 128 was income was down by 0.4 and it was down 12%. So this one was down 5, was plus 5. So it's nice, but it's just all over the place. Look, last time was plus minus a little bit here, and now it was plus minus a little bit there, like minus negative, very, very small. This is big net income contributed to shareholder. Okay, let's see. This is 9 net income contributed to shareholder was around 4.7 already. So you need to put it another year just to see if the 12% is very big. Yeah. So, and also this is Japanese company. So now you just skip them. Okay. Well done. Well done for finding it. Let's go to the next one. It's just a lot of yen going on. Next time when you see AD, okay, it depends. But anyway, but it's just a lot of yen. Our strategies works really well for the US stocks. Let's get check. Um, let's see. What is this? Okay, we're gonna squeeze our eye right now. This uh this is what 13 million, 184 million, was 100. What is this? We're gonna squeeze our eyes. We're gonna skip this. I can't even read this. Okay, let's read this. Say it expect company. What is this? Company expect Q 200 million to 102 million. What about before? It's bit difficult. Otherwise, you can do something with this. 154. This is 100 million. Where is 100? 100 million is here. This is 154. So is it going down? It's very difficult, yeah? Bit difficult. Next time use the screenshot, just alternate F4. Screenshot is quite fine. Monday laying off his staff and stuff like that. Net loss. P was quite low as well. CHEGG. Beautiful. Laying off sometimes is a good news for the company because they no longer have to spend money. But it would be nice for us to see the numbers. 13. What's this? 30. Anyway, this could be a nice stock. Let's go next one. Well done though. You're doing so well. Keep going. Looking forward to receive yours again next week. Bobby, you're doing so well. Daniel, where is your beautiful graph? Okay, let's look at this beautiful. So this is 0.46, 0.1, 1.37. Let's see if you're typing guidance for me. So the whole thing, we don't need this. Let's see, where do you get 0.46 from? This is that one, March. Okay. Natural guidance, which growth for product. These numbers, are they guidance or are they um happen already? 1.17. 1.17. They are not guidance. Okay. You want to do guidance, yeah? You want to find the guidance. This is already happened. March 31st. Today is May already. It's already happened. Well done, because you're a complete beginner. You just need some hand holding. So that's okay. Production target, yeah. So you want to draw production target into it. 12, 2016. That's why you're gonna draw. You're gonna put 12 and 16 here. And you're gonna compare all of the production guidance in here. Okay? Can you see targeting a production guidance 1.5? Then you want to put it here, 1.5 here. And then you go to the last year, put another one, put it here. Yeah? Not not that. Okay, because gas is like that. Well done. Really good. These are unexpected to be approximately. This is good. This is very good. This is guidance now. Let me see what expected. That's good. This is good. This is guidance now, but it's just the graph can't really see it. But let's see. Low digit decline, single digit decline. So it's the same for that. It would be nice to have a full year. Maybe they don't have the full year. You want to copy the full year here. I think they do give the full year. You didn't copy the full year here. And approximately 140 to 160, 140 to 160. So it's very similar compared to last time. Very, very good try. Well done. Even you never done this before. Where's the graph? This United Heath, 225. You have to put the guidance here. You're not putting the guidance here. Look at someone else one. Um, very, very good. Very, very beautiful. Just need to put the guidance here as well. Yeah, very beautiful. Need some hand holding, definitely. You're gonna make so much money. Now let's go to the next one. We got really committed, really, really beautiful means beautiful graphs, beautiful work. Let's look at these very, very powerful Zalmiros. Let's have a look. Okay, let's see. This is 0.64. Now, I know this is a guidance because it's a range. There's a hint for some of you guys don't know what's guidance. Guidance is where they give you a hint, a range sometimes. When it's a definite number, it's not a range. 0.67, 0.67. So it's improved as well, 15 to 17. Last time was 16 to 17. So ammo sports can be good. Yeah, 14. This is last time. Where's the latest one? This is, yeah, Amos Sport. Let's have a look. It's not huge, but it's there. When was the date for this? 20th. Oh, it was just yesterday. Okay, tennis on the growth expected EPS between very, very good. 670, 0.67. What is this? It's adjusted. Previously expected 0.64. So, okay, let me read this. The mayor boosts 0.67 on revenue growth, expected 0.64. Consensus for the full year, share well positioned. Okay, now let's read this together. So 0.67 now anticipates. Okay, I keep waiting for the word expects. Anticipate means expect. 0.67 and now is used to be 0.64. So it's a bit of increase here. How many percent is an okay percentage increase? Let's see where's EPS. the PE ratio. It would be nice to see the PE here. If the PE is very low, okay, this is the PE. The PE looks like it's 224. It's a bit just a bit too a bit expensive for the PE for us to buy them. Yeah. Yeah, it's really expensive for the PE. And let's see, 15, 16, 13, 15, 17. It's one of the highest growth. You wouldn't short this. This is the next one. 14. So you done one, yeah? 16. Okay, let's look at this Toll Brother. Where's the graph? Um, Let me read this. EPS estimate to be 13, down previous 13.96. A little bit very small. I like that you are trying, but it's very small. Dear, let's read this. To be now, this is the first thing you do. You only read this, and then if it is big, then you draw the graph. If it's not big, you don't have to spend your time to draw the graph. Okay. So let's see this. Gag guidance 4.7, previous was 5 billion. So 5 to 0 point is at 0.25. It's not too big. Yeah, it's not too big. We want something that's big. So you use 5.5 minus, so you use 5 minus 4.75 is like 0.25. 0.25 divided by 4 divided by 5 is quite small. Can we short this potentially? Let's have a look. Dear company. Even though it's so small, yeah, potentially. It would be nice to find a bigger one. This is Globant. Let's read this. Cuts EPS at least 0.6 from 0. Also very small. It's like 0.7 divided by 6.8. But it's a beautiful graph. Let's look at this beautiful graph. So, where are they all quarter to quarter? Now, if there's a full year quarter, let's put a full year quarter in. So I want to see 6.1 in here. So is there a 6.1 in here? Yeah, good. The last one. Now, because the full year is the most important one, just put the most important one first, yeah? But this is very beautiful. So this is 6.1, 6.8. Wow, that's good. So 6.1, 6.8 is a job. It's good to short. But let's see if it happens before. This is 6.3, 6.8. It was increased. Why when it was increased, it was going down? Okay, this is a different year. Okay. 6.3, 6.37 go up. Well done. 6.2, 6.3 went up. Nice. This is what? 6.5 because and then 6.2 obviously is lower, it went down. And then 5.7, 6.5. This is supposed to go up. 5.72, 5.72 is the same, so the stock price should be the same. 5.71, 5.7. So look, the price right now is 6.1. So last time when we were at 5.7, our stock was at 180. Now our stock is at 100. So we can't really short them happily like that. Yeah. 6.3, 6.2, 6.2 was already at 160. 6.5, 5.7 is at 180. So this was already quite a low price. What company is this? Um, Globant. I like this graph. May is quite nice. May and June is like a rocket for this. What are you gonna do? You're gonna short this, no? Adjusted at least 6.1, reduced from 2.6. Yep. It's just not big enough. Okay. It's not like hugely big, 6.8. And because you draw the graph, we wouldn't be able to tell if you don't draw the graph. But because you draw the graph, the price is already quite low already. Because you draw the graph. Let's read this EPS 6.8, 6.1. And now 6.1, 6.37, 6.8, and then 6.1. How many percent is that? Let me calculate. 0.7 divided by 6.8. 0.7 divided by 6.8. It's around 10%. It's just nice there. Just around 10% nice there. Yeah. It's okay. Well done for trying, Robin. Yeah, well done for trying. But because it's not so big, the stock actually went up. Like it went down first before it went up. Well done. Next one. Kraft Heinz October April 19. Really, really good. Um, how to get really good? To get really good is by filtering more of the trends and to see go to market screener straight away and see if the difference is big or small before we start drawing the graph. But the way you draw graph is really beautiful. I love it. You're doing really well. Now it's about increasing the efficiency to find things that actually change quite big. Okay, we will see if some other students able to find some. Let's have a look. That change quite big. Maybe sometimes there's just nothing that changes big. Yeah, so you have to find even um more aggressively. Let's go this. Why is it nothing inside? Is it my computer lagging or what? I think it's lagging. Or is it just nothing? It's just nothing. Okay. If you've done your homework, let me know. Okay, I love this. Okay. HIMS is a very popular graph. If you want to buy something, just plot the graph and we will talk about it. Let's have a look. The full year guidance is 1.2 to okay, let's look at these beautiful graphs, okay? Or beautiful person. Let's have a look. So we've got um we got what? We got 1.2 to 1.37. So it's a bit of increase here. So it's not too bad. So 120,140. Revenue EBITDA increased by 20. And then suddenly EBITDA increased by 30. So it went up because it's supposed to go up. And then 270. I think there's something missing in the middle here. For the full year. Okay, let's do one by one here. EBITDA 120,140, and then to 173. This is the 20 million, and then this is the 30 million. If we have more, you will see that this is quite big. And then 173 to 270 is a different year. Different year normally is a different thing. 295, what is this? And then 43, 100, 120. What are we doing? The graph is a bit, the graph is a bit different. Where should I look? Oh, this I should start here. This is the previous one. Okay, beautiful. Nice. So let's start 43, 100. Oh, you can see it's almost double. Okay, 43 to 100 is almost double. And then 100 to 120. And then 120 to 140. 170. Okay, let's do it together. Let's go to HIMS. Just trying to see HIMS investor. Just trying to see if there's any more important um data. Do shareholder letter. Beautiful. If you want to buy something, hold for the long term, you want to have the conviction, read the shareholder letter. It's beautiful. Let's go to presentations. So I'm going to start with the presentation because it's easier. Oops, what just happened? We believe with the ability to help over 100 million. We want to look at the guidance, our platform, value, all of that, all of that. What is this? At least target. This is 2023 target. Okay, it's nice to see that they have a target. Then you can compare. Oh, what companies is at 6.5 billion right now? And what price are they selling at? What is the market cap of the company? And what's the P of the company? So it's good to give you that so you can compare between competitors like that. or compare companies as at the 6.5 billion. Maybe Facebook. Let's pretend if it's Facebook, you'll be like, you'll be like, okay, let's compare and contrast a little bit. But let's see. For top five kind of priorities, financial, finally. So we have 38 growth, good. 11 4. I'm just trying to look for outlook straight away. Let's see if they give us. Okay, this is the outlook. So this is what we're going to copy. We don't copy anything else. This is beautiful. The outlook is very clear, very beautiful. So I think that's what you included. 2.3 billion. Let's see if you include the right thing. 2.3 billion, that's very beautiful. 295, very, very beautiful. Okay. And they show you how much increase. As I put a bracket, so we know how much is actually increased. Yeah. So long-term expand, unit evolve and stuff, capital expenditure and stuff like that. So okay, so I would guess that your numbers is all perfect and all beautiful. So full year 2.3, 2.3, 295, EBITDA increase a little bit. So this is for that. And this is for that. I think it's over already. What was this? It would be nice to have May 5th. Okay, very beautiful. You make it quite clear here. So let's have a look, yeah. We want the full year. So it's 8, 1, 1.2, 1.37, 1.4. And then there's a doubling going on here. There's where people trying to get rich quick. February 24. Let's have a look. I think they acquire something. They acquire a new company. It can't be double like that. Because hmm, okay, let's have a look. February 25th for this guy. Him's quite a popular brand. So where are we? 24. Yeah, I think they acquire a new company then. 24 is here. Yeah, they acquire a new company. How do we know they acquire a company? Let's go on here. I think it says here. Because obviously, if you acquire the new company, you're gonna have more revenue. Obviously, if you acquire a new company, you're gonna like suddenly one Tesco get another Tesco. Obviously, you're gonna have more, more things. I saw the acquire just now. Partner, strategy. You have to go back to the previous one to actually see facility. But anyway, let's go back. Or maybe because of the crash in February time. You remember we have a crash in February? Yeah. Um, anyway, let's continue. So, oops. So, 2 point long-term expand portfolio unit evolve weight loss revenue at least 7.2. Okay. Okay. So, on go back to your graph. So, 520 to 530, that's an increase. This is Q4, Q1, adjusted EBITDA. Which one should we compare with? Let's compare with, yeah, because they acquire a new company here, I think. 173. We should jump massively. All right. All right. Hmm. 295. Okay. But anyway, you wouldn't have short this company on May 5th as well. It's not big. It's not like the biggest we ever seen. It's just about the PE right now. This is just normal. We're just trying to figure out things out for nothing. So you can see 274 to 295 is just a very is increase. It's like 25 million. Last time was around 25, just was around there. So it's increased a little bit here. And the revenue was the same. So it's nothing too big going on. Now it's just about the PE. Let's look at the PE of this guy. Him's PE. HIM's historical PE ratio. If it's low PE, then we can buy. If it is too high, then we have to hold our break a little bit. So it's around 90, it's around 100 PE. 144. Okay. Hmm. 89. The reason the P is so high because the growth rate is really high. Because you can see they talk about the growth rate, 56% growth rate. Well, let's look at the one before and see what happened. So I'm going to go financial. Okay. I think it's a target. They also put a target here. Okay, let's put it all out together, yeah? For those who don't know how to do it, I'm going to show you how to do it. Go on quarterly, type the name of the company, put on Google, and you'll see everything. So I'm gonna go into sometimes there's no presentation. So I'm gonna go into press release all the time, okay? Should we go to press release? Okay, let's go to press release all okay, shit. I like this though. Uh let's go on that. Okay, this is the one before Q1. They already talk about that. Subscribers growth, 38. Where is guidance? Do, 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 do. Yep, this one. Okay, so it's the same as last time. 5613 is the same thing. Make it smaller by clicking command small, command minus. Um, yep, that one. So 27. This is the same. 56 is year on year. It's telling you that this year and compared to last year. Okay, 87, 11. What about this? Let's go back. 68, 87. Wow. Okay. So Q1 is Q2. Which one comes first? Q1, Q2. Let me see. Which one comes first? This is Q1. Okay. To the battery. Q2 and this one, Q1. So Q2. Why are you talking about Q1? When is this? Just give me a second. Let me see what is this. This is Q4, is it? February supplementary. It's weird. It's a little weird. I think you should put Q3 here. Anyway, let's just let's just get it. Um, I was opening presentation Q1. I was opening presentation Q4. Let me do it one more time, yeah? Open that and open that, okay? Let's see. So that one and that one. May. Okay, the May one. All right. Let's see the May one real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So many words. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, this one. Q2, yeah? That's what we are trying to find. And then February, just now is May, so it's February. Too many tabs going on. And this is 87, okay? Previous was 87, now 68. We can't really compare Q2 like that, but okay. But this is full year is more important, so 56, 56. So 2.3 is the same. So this is 270, this is 295. So right now it's increased a little bit, which can be a good news because if I draw for you, those who don't understand, I will draw for you. So in Q4, you will talk about your whole is going to be 295, okay? I mean, 27 something just now. Okay. So you're talking about this is going to be 270. Supposedly, it's supposed to come out and say 270 for the full year, 275 for the full year. Because in Q4, they're talking about the full year. So, okay. So it's giving you the full year supposed to be like that. And then the next year is going to be very different. It's going to be increased, obviously, because it's not a full year anymore. So you're not supposed to predict, you're not supposed to think it's going to increase their guidance all the time, every quarter, especially for a full year. Okay. But now they increase a little bit to 295. So it's about pulling everything out, pulling the 12 quarters out to see if it is, big or not. But in this situation, I think it's 295 and this is 275, 270, and then what is this? 270, 295. So like 25 million more. It's like 1% more. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's not a shorting trend. Okay. It's not a shorting trend. It's increasing. So Raymond, when is the time to buy these like hymns and stuff like that? Um, when the P comes really, really low. Yep. That's just the most important part right now. Okay. So well done for finding this is very popular. We need to do this in the proper way by having the percentage at the site because so it's easier to compare like that. Look at the graph. It's very beautiful. So it's 8 and then 1. 1 is supposed to go up and then 1.2 supposed to go up and then 1.2 to 1.37 supposed to go up. It did went up and then 1.46 it did went up and then 2.3. This is where I think they acquire a new company or something like that. And then 2.3. And then now it's here, no? So look at the date. The date was May 5th. Yeah, May 5th should go up because everything we talk about is up there. Wow, this is like a get rich quick stock. It's like May 5th. It's like the shorting stocks all again. Okay. So if it comes back to the bottom, that would be really nice. Yeah, that's where the P will drop. Okay, well done. Really good. Disney also very cheap. You are right. Where's the graph? Disney's been doing very well. Let's look at Disney. No guidance, full year, high EPS, EPS increase 16 over. We want the guidance. Disney also doing really well in the past. If I show you Disney historical PE ratio first, but it's behind now. 3 weeks ago, Disney has been one of the lowest PE we ever seen. It's 22 now. It's very high now. It used to be, oh, it looks like 20. Okay, let's get another website. Disney. Let's see. So yeah, Disney was getting to like 17 just in April time. It's never sold that low before, and as a result, Disney last last month was doing really good. 1 month up 33% just because the P was so low. So you can see the strategies that we taught is really, really powerful. If you buy something that's lower PE, out of so many stock that rebound, Walt Disney rebound 33%. Crazy. So now it's a bit late. It went back to 20 PE now. If it comes back to 13, 15 PE, it would be really nice. It rebound massively at a really nice support line. Yeah, now it's a bit late. Draw the graph would be nice. Flutter the graph. A little bit change. Well done. I think you know what to do. It's just we need something big. Yeah. Really, really good. Really beautiful. Now it's about later on it's about doing it together. Shammai, let's see this beautiful person. So yeah, Oren, we just need something that is big. Okay. Very well done though. Very good. Like never happened before. April, I think it's the same. This is the same. Where is this? 27. Um, okay. Who else done your homework? Let me know. Um, Otherwise you want to keep your peace for a long time. Okay, let's me go straight away now. Oh, beautiful. Mimi. Suki, where's your homework? Well done. But let's have a look. We've got let's see, what is this? 16%, 16, 18, 18, 20%. Okay. Revenue, let's have a look. 27, 27, 200, 27, 300. Okay. It's good. G should go up already. Agilis. Went up 22% just like that. Today went up again. Wow. Not yet, not yet. It would be nice to see the PE here. Put the PE here. Oh yeah, there is there. Very beautiful. So I think this is a potential good buy. Agilis. Let's have a look. Agilis historical PE ratio. Let's remove all of this. 79 PE right now. Normally it was around 20, 30. Okay, it's very expensive. Little bit expensive. It's not at all-time high yet. 300 was the highest revenue. 20%, 312 was also the highest EPS. So you can see this is where the money comes. You can see revenue and the EPS was highest 312. Last time you used to sell at 13, now it's only selling at 10. So there's a little bit more to go. There's a potential for this. Oh, you found one? Wow. Oh, actually, 15, there's some here. Let's look. 6.2538. Wow. 550, 5950. Let's change the color so we can see it properly next time. Um, 7 increase EPS. Okay. It looks like a good buy. good. 'Buy. 'Good. 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 ' 11, 10, decrease, increase 34, increase 75. Okay, good. Two. Take two. Take two. Let's look. Three, four, five. It's a bit too high already. This is nice. So Young International. Decrease is 38% buy or sell from the same period. 38, 16, 49, 48, 48, 52. How is 16 be bigger? Oh, it's not total revenue. You're not giving me a total revenue. But we need a total revenue, though. So Young, let's look. Hmm. You 16 is lower than 41. We need a total revenue. 3D, no guidance. American Public. We didn't find anything to show, guys. Select code vertical. What day is this? We need a date. Increase, increase, increase. So select code looks like a buy. Let's select code. 1.5, 1.5. Revenue is the same actually. EBITDA is also the same. The only difference is the net income. So you kind of want everything to be the same to increase big time for you to buy this. But we need a date for this. American Public Education 2 is good, but we need something big. Let's have a look. Chad Thomas Sharin. Or on the higher level training, we will give you a tool where you can find things a lot faster. Okay, let's go to the next person's. A lot of people say they've done their homework, but I can't even find their names on the sheet. Joseph, is it? Let's see. I'm gonna delete this if it's not inside. So the date of this February. Okay, let's delete this. It's a bit too late. Delete. Um, where's the homework? Oh my God, that's so far. Put on number one, please. Capri. Well done. Please put on number one. Okay, this is 14 though. We need the latest one, Capri. 14. We need the latest one. What's happened, Capri? 14. We need the latest one. 15. 6. 6. We need the latest one, please. Otherwise, it wouldn't start, Capri. I'm talking to you. Let's look at this beautiful the bottom and have a look. March to the top. December. We need to delete this. Who else? Yeah, what's his name? Yuri Payfeng. Oh my God, why you put so far? Payfeng, put on the first one, please. 16. Beautiful 16. Doximity, we done that. RBC 14%. Where's the graph? So young. We need a graph as well. Please plot the graph. Okay, let's sell this So Young International. But we just did it just now though. And this looks like RMB means it's not US, it's China. Evolved Technology, 39. Nothing to sell, really? Nothing to show. 66, 20, 14, 57. Wow. All right. Let me show you how to do it. So you go to market screener. Let's see if we can find some. I'm going to show you from the beginning how to do it. Okay? Even though it's a bit let me just see if you can find it. If you want to look for things to short, you click on markets. And if you're the apprenticeship training, you should get this tool, market screener for free as well. Go on news, go on all news. If you're looking for things to short, go on companies, go on guidance. If you're looking for things to short, just go on profit warnings. Okay. And then you filter things out. Just click North America, the whole thing, just that. If you want something else, you can. But it doesn't look like there's any 16 Canaan withdrawal guidance. So it should go down a little bit. A holding post shall fall after guidance cut. Bradley Corporation, Doximity. We look at guidance cut Doximity. It wasn't too big, isn't it? Yeah, it wasn't too big. Proximity. And then there is this Brady Cooperation updates earning guidance. Let's have a look. I don't think so. This is huge. Alibaba miss earning flash lower than expected beat 0.01 earning flash. Let's get this earning flash. Okay. Earning flash. Nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. Brady 3.95 from 3.99. Brady Corporation. Very small change as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's to find the profit warnings when you're trying to find stocks to short. And let's go to guidance. So this is where you filter one by one. For those who are new, just filter it one by one. Go through one by one to see if it is big or small. And you take it from there. Let's use another tool to see if we can find something actually. I don't think so I have the login. I'm just trying to find Mazinga login. Let's see if I can log in. Let's see what happens. Do 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 do. Let's see if it's there. Uh, this is gonna get you complicated, but don't worry. So the date, let's see what date do we have. Let's see, we have the date of May, June. We are on what day is it? 21st. Okay, let's get this date, Monday to Wednesday. Okay. So that's kind of the date, 19 to 20 before markets open. So you can click on that and there's a guidance, just green dot. Is it the same thing though? GDO. Let's double click. Double click on that. Okay. Why is it green dot? What is this? Aerospace. So the full year guidance is, let's see, we have the market cap. So sometimes there's nothing there. So you just go to the next one. There's nothing. You just go to the next one. Agilis, someone's found Agilis just now. Let's see if we have anything for Agilis. The full year guidance, minimum revenue. So Agilis just now someone found it, I think. This is October. Okay, let's see the difference. So 272728 273, and then Agilis was 300. So it's 28282827 was 300. So someone's found that just now. So if you look at it carefully, 190 190 23 23 27 27 28 273. So it was a little bit, it could potentially 19, it could potentially buy this. But this is, I want you to find things for short though. So that's the Agilis. Yeah, we did it just now. Let's just put it on. Uh, Wait for this. What stock is this? I can't remember now. I think it's called um there was the AI stock just now. Um there was the AI stock called Dynatrace. Dynatrace. That's the first AI stock, all right? INC. And then we have Agilist. How do you spell it? Agilysys. The revenue was increased from 270 to 300. It's okay. It's not like massive, but let's see if there's anything increase a little bit more. Thank you. Let's see. There's nothing we just skip it. It's very simple. Nothing we just skip it. Okay, this one was from 24, 36, 58, 66, 200, and then what, 40. What's going on with this? Oh, one is full year, one is not a full year. Okay, they didn't really give full year properly. So you can compare Q1 and Q1. Remove this. Q1 and Q1 will be 36 to 40, 38 to 40. Okay, it's okay. No result just means that they don't give guidance. Not all stocks give guidance. This is giving in a very beautiful way, but let's see if it's actually beautiful. This is 415415. It's very similar to what we've got before. 455435 is very similar. This is not a shortcut. Use Market Screener is way better. I prefer Market Screener more. Um, because you can actually read stuff. This one is like a lot of comparison. This is a shorting trade. So we can probably short this. Now, what I also do like to do, I like to go to Market Screener again and type that thing again. It's called Target Hospital. And you read the news again. Oh. So is this today? 11 report first result. Are we the same thing? Target Hospital 19. Why is it today though? Can you see sometimes you can double check. Don't just click like that. Why is it going on today? Could we continue focus strong? Let's click this. earning reports quarterly. So this is what happened when on Market Screener, when you just say target code earnings, straight away you go to the official website to do it. Straight away you find the official website to find the numbers one by one. Let's see. Um, you don't even have to read this. You can straight away go to the official website to find the guidance straight away. Anyway, so you probably expect a downturn. Can you see? Look, five. Ever since this date, it starts to go down 2024 in December time. It starts to go down four and then three and then two. So it's went down a little bit, like consistently down. What is this? Hospital, Target Hospital. Let's see the graphs of this guy. So it used to go up really nicely. I think it's a new stock, 2022. And then, yeah, just probably around December time, it started to go down like a rocket. Okay, that's fine since it's already been going down. Let's see something's never happened before. What's the date for this? 19. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have some spike going on, but if it's not a full year, that's just shame. That's just sad. Let's see. This is 128. Otherwise, it's a big spike you can see. Okay, let's compare Q2 to Q2 right now. So last time 126, 181, 137, 194. Okay, let's get one more Q2. 120, 138. New technology. What is this? It's like a nice buy, but we're trying to look for shorting. New technology. So you don't just click like that. You have to go to Market Screener and read it again one more time. All news. So the earning calls, corporating gross margin, all of that. Provide earning guidance. Let's have a look. RMB. So it's a China stock. So it's good that you look at it because this filter all the stock in the world. So we don't look at RMB, yeah? How do we filter only for the countries? Let's see. How do we filter the countries? Market cap, countries. Anyway, we're gonna continue. So, we were doing what just now? Oops. Let's start from 19 again. Click that. 19, we were there. NUI, continue. ICL. How do you know this is China without clicking it? Soho, we're going to do calendar guidance. 18. Okay, let's look at this. Q2, look at Q2 last time. 1.2 to 0. Looks like lose more money. Let's look at the revenue. Q2 revenue last time was 469. Now it's 410. So it's decreased. Or is it always decreased? Let's see. Oh, negative. Very difficult number. Revenue was 4. It's all over the place. 4. It's all over the place. Nvidia was jumped two times like that. Very, very clear. Let's see. What else do we have? What is this? What I'm looking at the date to see if they have the latest date. If they don't have the latest date, that means it's not there. Oops. What's this? Two more. This conference call is coming tomorrow. Yeah, this is all coming tomorrow, I think. Conference call scheduled tomorrow. Okay. Oh, so it's only just like that. Oh, I think the earning date is gone. Let's get this. Let's see. Um, okay. I'm just trying to look for if anything comes up, because some companies are from different countries, so they don't give guidance like that. What's happening? What's the system? You got the name of the company, TNF. That is good. But it was a bit late. Makes sense then. I don't think this is the earnings season at the moment. What is this? 19. All right. Okay, do me through this Doximity. Everyone keep talking about Doximity is here. The full year. Let's see one more time. So revenue was definitely the highest it's ever been in the entire lifetime. Revenue is definitely the highest it's ever been. But what is the EPS? But anyway, so you can see market screen actually give you a lot more details. But let's see. So let's go from here. 5356 600. So it's and then 566. Q1. Let's compare Q1 to Q1s as well. Since they give us, why not? So we're gonna compare that. 119, 139, 120, 140. So it's all okayly increased proximity. What's happened? A lot of people done it. Um, what's the problem with this? I can't remember now. Let me look at your graph for Doximity one more time. This one. Target 52. So stood financial outlook was 119, 55. 119, 55. Why is it different though? 119. Let's see. There's 119. You want to double check the numbers to make sure the numbers is correct. 119. Oh, this is a first fiscal. We want the outlook 152. We want the whole year. Okay, we want the whole year. This is not the whole year. Okay, this is not the whole year. 152 and 119. Where is this from? 139, 140, 143. Somebody else has done it. Let's see who's done it just now. I think it was Bobby. Yeah, beautiful. Let's see. Really beautiful. Okay, let me look at this. Um, Uh, 619. What number? Okay, 619. So the number is correct. And then you put what? 564. 564. Okay, so the number is correct. So let's see. It's 333 306 5661. Why do we reject this? 333 306. Oh, it's actually the E beta is quite small. 564 619. Mm. This is okay. It's an okay buy, but you want to check the season to see when it's gonna buy until. Yeah. Let's go to check the season a little bit. So let's go in here. Doximity. Um, Doximity. Can't find it. It's a new graph. I think it's new as well. Okay. Well done. Well done. Um, okay, let's put Doximity from from 564 to 619. 619. But the EBITDA that we look at just now was from 309 to 333. It's only like 8%. Last time was 11%, I think. Just around there. Yeah, that's just the tricky part. So we want to buy it right at the support. The support would just be kind of like a pending order just right here. 444440. Okay. But let me look at from shorting now. Let me continue the numbers. Let's see. Um, oh, 2024. Okay, we got something here. Let's see. 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. It's always 27. 27. Is that Pepsi? No. Pepsi has been going down like crazies as well. Let's get Pepsi. 19 PE. Uh, okay, let's get Pepsi a little bit. This could be one defensive thing. So why is Pepsi going like crazy? It's at the bottom here right now. Let's get Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is all-time high. I think, yeah, it's an all-time high. Wow, crazy. So where can we buy Pepsi? Let's see. We need to do the guidance of Pepsi. Someone needs to do the guidance of Pepsi. Actually, let me type Pepsi here to see if the guidance of Pepsi comes up. I don't want to remove this page though. So let's type Pepsi. This is Pepsi. Okay, this is the guidance for Pepsi. It's crazy. Now, guess at which price you expect Pepsi to drop by looking at by looking at this minimum EPS. Let's look 4 4 5 5 5 6 6 6 6 7 7 7 7 7. Probably April. Yeah, April 24. Where's April? Yep, just that it's going down like that. Why we choose April? Because here, yeah, it's 8 to 7. That's the EPS. Okay. What about revenue though? So because it's only give you EPS, so that's why it's so important to go back to the chart and have a look. Go to market screener, go to really see what's the reason it's triggering the crazy stuff happened to Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Why was the PepsiCo historical PE ratio? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. So this is like that. Why is PepsiCo going down like this? Why is PepsiCo falling? Decline issue clothing general brand but Poundland. Negative performance leading falling sales face chain disruption issues. Weak clothing supply chain Poundland. Net loss negative for its general. This is why it's so important to plot the guidance graph. This is just not a shortcut. So you have to plot the guidance graph because a lot of things are not mentioned here. Okay. So when should we buy? When you plot the guidance graph, we could have bought this stock. Let's see. The lowest it's got is 12. If it gets to 12, we will buy. What's now? 19. Um, let's see Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is around 20 something as well. The PE. This is why you compare the competitors. Okay. Not really a competitor, but there we go. So a really, really good price to buy Coca-Cola is 1915. Used to sell at 15.8. In the financial crisis, at 8. And then it's at 22, 20. Okay. So Pepsi, 12 will be really nice. 2019, it comes to 12. Yep, 12 will be really nice. Let's draw support. Wow. Okay. So the bit 4 will be quite nice. Right now, P is 19. 19 is still a little bit high. 15 will be perfect. 2019, it comes to 15. If it comes to 15, it will be perfect. Let's just like write that down. PepsiCo, wait for PE to come down to 15. All right. Let's continue what we're doing just now. We are talking about the next one. 15. This one, 27 is the same. European doesn't give guidance sometimes. Uh, Let me see. This is what? This is the past. What is this? Go to the site to see the date. We go a little bit faster right now. I'm clicking it just to see it if it comes up. I need to do some filter so that it's only American company that comes up. Ah, B3. Let's see what's happening. We have the 15 now. I'm waiting for the 15, which is the latest one. So it's always the same. It's like 1.35. It's always the same. From 1.4 to 1.3, 1.5, 1.5, 1.4. So we're trying to look for the jump. That's what you're looking for. Ah, 288, 280. We got a little bit here. Let's see. 2626, 300, 300, 28, 300, 300, 288. That's nice. Revenue. 28. Revenue is the highest it's ever been. So this is nice, but we still have to plot some graph. Yeah, you have to plot graph to really buy this stock. Core group 515. Mm-mm-mm. Unable to open. It's too popular. Cool. Let's see. Um, what's that? Okay, let's Globin. Oh, this is what one of you do it just now. Well done. So let's see why we didn't take this into consideration. So let's go to full year. We used to be 1.4, 6.2, 6.3, 6.37, 6.8, 6.1. So it's definitely dropped. The reason why we didn't take that, okay, let's go to the revenue. 2.6, 2.6, 2.7. So it definitely dropped a little bit. Let's see a little bit more last time. 5.7, 5.7, 5.7, 5.7. I think it dropped too much, I think. Why do we look at Globin? Let's get Globin a little bit. Who did Globin just now? Completely forgot. Who did Globin? Maybe Domini. I think it's Bobby. Oh, beautiful Bobby. Let's see. Bobby. Beautiful. Let's see. Not really. I can't remember. Oh my God. Literally cannot remember. Who did Globin just now? These are beautiful come. Where's Globin? Globin. Oh, this one. Yes, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's dropped too much. Yeah, that's the reason why. Because it's dropped too much. Because it was at 612 million, 6.1. It was already at 101. Last time was just 5. It's at 180. So, this just dropped too much already. Well done, well done, well done. Let's see Global again. Potentially, it's a potential. What about the PE of this guy was 27? Yeah. Still a bit too much. Let's look at the next one. Uh, Fluent. Let's see. We don't have a full year data for this. This is a potential short. Let's see. We have to plot the graphs. We have to go through the website one by ones as well. Yeah, because it's only Q2. We can't compare anything with just like that. Uh, let's see. Fluent. Core Fluent INC. Markets unavailable. That means even you want to short, you can't short. Why is it like this? Too many people shorting making money on that already. Let's look at the next one. This one, 28. Very similar. Not enough liquidity, the other one. Okay, awesome. You can even go even further back. Saturday, Sunday. Let's go one more back. Did you just click it till the number comes out? If the number doesn't comes out, you don't do it. 5-9. That's what I'm looking at. I think someone did this just now. Q2. We'll go to Q2. 9492, 9892, 9892. So it's all down. It would be nice to have another Q2, but it's fine. 9081899178. So it's all over the place. It's all over the place. 9 is not the highest it's ever been though. 915. 2024. Sorry, this is a long time ago. You look at this. 1.4, 1.5, 1.4. This is the highest. Let's see. It's okay, not too big. 42, 47, 44, 47. Q1 and Q2. So Q2, you have to go back to Q2, which is here. 49, 45, 43, 450. It's looking like a short to me. Let's go to another Q2. 58. And then 58, this one. 49. So it's always been going down. Oh, very difficult to see. Magnet chip. Magnet chip. Yeah, it's been always going down big time. What is this? A ever since it's been going down 59, 42. Okay. Do. I'm trying to see something where it's very, very smooth and then suddenly it's not smooth. Yeah. So it's like 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2.5. Let's do another one. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. This is a healthcare sector. Oh, we've been buying the whole. Okay, let's put the whole healthcare sector here. So healthcare ETF buy at support. Yeah, you'll be fine if you buy at the support. Mm, 93. We have a buy now. Yeah, this one's probably gonna be a buy. Getty Images. I'm trying to go for short though. Market unavailable to open. Let's see. Full year is here. So 4 to 4, 4 to 4, 4 to 4 is very similar. Let's do another one. 4.2, 4.2, and then here's one, 4. Sometimes you can just do all the full year together like that. So it'll be easier to compare. So minimum revenue 4.22, 4.4. This two is the same. If this two is not the same, we have done something already. Meridian. 3 is the highest. 3, I think this is the highest. 3.2, 3.34 is exactly the same as March. 47, 44, 56, 50. Probably can short this guy. Let's short this guy. Acoustic therapeutic. Oh, this is healthcare though, I think. Let's read it. 4, 47, 48, 47, 50, 47, 44. So it's dropped last time. 60, 56. We can short this. Acoustic therapeutic. Let's see what's going on this. Uh. Oh my God, it's a support line right now. If you look at this for a second and see when would you short it out of so many times? 35, 40, so like I'll be over the place. Probably here. 2024. Yeah. Can you see? Look at the beautiful graph that we just drawn. It's always been going up. Look, 447, 457 is the highest. Once it come to November 2024, you call it a day because it started to go down since 57, 47 go down since. So this is the peak, November. So if you draw a nice vertical line, that's in just November. It's probably the peak just around there. It's go down since. But if you plot the graph, you'll be able to see if we can still continue to short them. If you plot the graph, then you will be able to tell whether it's beautiful or not. So you still have to go to the companies, individual companies. This is not a shortcut, guys. This is just to find where find the first difference. What I'm trying to look for, I'm trying to look for the big difference between the latest one only. And once I found it, then you have to plot, go back to individual companies and plot all of the graph. So this is definitely down, but it's not as big down as what we got before. This is 5th of 12. Yeah, just down as well. What is this? Acoustic therapeutic. Let's see. Acoustic therapeutics. What's this? It's a pharmaceutical company. Oh my God. You want to show pharmaceutical and this one's supposed to come up. Like, what's going on here? Acoustic therapeutic. Therapeutic. Let's copy and paste this for them. It's basically 57, 47, 44. 57, 47, 44. Smaller compared to last time. The last drop. Okay. Continue. Mhm. Okay, we've got a lot of words here. Which one was that? MTech. Not MTech. This one, integral. 590 is the highest we ever seen. Revenue 592. It's an okay buy, integral. It's not like big difference. Integral, what? 8 sciences. Ooh, what's going on? Let's see. Oh, this is a new company. There's no EPS. This is why we can't just do this and plot the graph. We need the EPS. It's kind of a new company. There's no EPS. You don't know how much is the expenses. Yes, revenue is increases, but you never know how much is the expenses. So it's really important for you to plot the graph like a normal person. Nice. MTech we used to have 2025 is just not showing here. So, oh, actually, I think it's the date that I chose. Yeah, 148, 128, 142, 144. What day is this? 12. Struggling on the 12th. Okay. MTech. A lot of people found this. Let's see why we get into this MTech so much. Q3 to Q3 will be here. 22 to 16, 25 to 19, 24 to 24. It's a short, isn't it? Yeah, it's a short. We've been shorting on MTech. The reason why, those who are seeing right now, because it's been going down. 22, 21, 15, 16. But more importantly, we're comparing Q3 to Q3, 22 to 16. That's quite a big drop. 12, yeah. It's kind of a big drop. Actually, we can still short what we short last time. Yeah, we can still do IV tickle. I'm gonna put it on. 63 to 53. Condo is not as big, but IV vertical is fine. Copy from last time. So how many buy do we have? We got healthcare buy. INF still fine. UNF still fine. UNF buy as support. UNH buy as support. Yeah, kind of things like that. But this is just for you to like, this is just for you to like in and out like that. But as you say, the best way to get in is to when the PE is really at the low, when the SP 500 correct a little bit, that's really a kind of best time to get in. Yeah. So, okay. For students on the highest level of the training, you will get these tools as well. This tool is super expensive. If you go to it, it's like 2,000 pounds, really expensive tool. But the good news is if you're on the right level of the training, we provide you for free as well. It's not free, but we give you for free as part of the training. Cool. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion here is that let's look at the PE ratio of SP 500 right now. The forward PE ratio of SP 500. The conclusion here is that you still have to plot the graph, plot the guidance graph one by one. We are now at, you know, when we were at here, 2018. Let me just draw it for you. When we were here, it was there's a kind of like a buying place, PE 19 for the forward. Now the P is around 22 for the right now. Maybe it's still a little bit too cute to go till the end of the month. First week of June, where we get to extreme fear, extreme greed stage. There's a really a nice correction going on in June time. And there's where if it corrects back here to the nice forward P that we want, that's where you'll be going through the guidance graph, really to look for guidance that's increased big time to buy big time just right there. All right. That's what our apprentice is gonna do when we book our one-to-one. Awesome. Wow, very long session today, just because we're going through that tool. Hope you guys are okay. But yeah, so well done, RJ. We have Arwin, we have Balas, we have Beth, we have Bobby, we have Count. We need to book for your one-to-one count. To book for your one-to-one count, try to find some trades going on. And we have charts as well. We have Davey, we have Asen, we have Harry, we have Kings, we have Mama, we have Nilams as well. Nilam needs to, need some hand holding. I can see some of your trades you're doing really well. You just need to do a little bit more. Look at somebody else on the Excel or just book for your one-to-one. For those who have no idea what we are talking about, just book for your one-to-one, you'll be fine. We have Sam, we have Teja, nice to see you. We have YTO. Well done. Awesome. If you're on the higher level training, you get the tools as well. And just text me to how to get the tool and we take it from there. All of the tools. Awesome. Speak to you soon. Well done. BBS says we'll do more trips. Really happy. You're welcome. We have balance. We have nice. Yes, you're welcome. Can I screenshot the list? When you draw support. Simon is asking when you draw support, what timeline? Use weekly chart and daily chart would be nice. Awesome. Well done. Cool. That's it for now. If anything, let me know, but I'll speak to you very, very soon.